Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to some Duel Links. And today we are actually going to hop out of ranked and we're going to go into the KC Cup because it is currently available. It's only available for another week or so. And there's a lot of good rewards you can get out of it. So I figured it'd be a chance to get a lot of gems, lots of random cards, whatever they want to give, tickets, whatever. But we're currently at a fairly low rank in the KC Cup. So I decided that we want to climb quickly and maybe spend as little time actually in the KC Cup so we can get back to our ranked grind. So I picked a faster deck, and really the only good faster deck I have right now is Six Samurais. And I'm sure most people are familiar with Six Samurais. They don't really need too much explaining, so I'll probably just save it for the gameplay. But here's just a picture of my deck. It might not be exactly ideal. I didn't actually even look up a deck for Six Samurais. This is just how I like to play them, and it tends to work pretty well. I have done a few KC Cup matches already. I did them like 2 days ago because I wanted to get the rewards, and then I forgot to do them yesterday. But we're going to go ahead and get into it and just see how many wins we can get. Our goal, you can see we're duel level 7. Our goal is to get to duel level 20. And then we'll qualify for the second round of the KC Cup. And we might play a little bit in the second round to get more rewards, but I really don't plan on like getting a high rank or anything. So let's go ahead and get started here. I do have a lot of gems, as you can see in the top right. It's now gone, but I'm back to max gems, like above max gems, and I just don't know what deck to make at the moment. Because there's not a lot of decks that I can just straight up make with 11,000 or 12,000 gems. And other than that, out of the new box, I was kind of interested in Melodious, but I don't have the skill spell specialist. So you'll see here we're running Yugi, or Yami Yugi, and we don't even have a skill. And it's not that I'm BMing, it's that none of his skills actually work with Six Samurais, really. So I am just trying to unlock skills with him, preferably spell specialist, if at all possible. I'm looking for the new skills. If you don't know, there's some skills that got buffed. People are saying shadow buffed because Konami buffed them without telling anybody. And so the skills that got buffed are Trap Layer, Spell Specialist, and My Monster cards. And so I've been trying to collect them. So far I've gotten none of them, which is unfortunate, but that's just how it goes. And I realize I don't have a mat with this deck either, apparently. I don't know why this guy just searched a Dark Magician Girl. Like, I get Magician Girls are cool, but why would you play a Dark Magician Girl in your Magician Girl deck? It's just not that good. So how do we want to do this? I changed up my extra deck a little bit, but I don't have any 7s. And if I attack this thing, this creature, then he's gonna summon something, right? From your deck. It's just a Magician Girl, right? Yeah. There's nothing that scary, but he'll just summon a Magician Girl that's gonna be annoying, if you get what I mean. So I don't know what to do here, because I had a really bad start, and I don't really want to just use Anishi. So maybe I'll just pass. Because what his deck is going to want to do is his deck wants to get all the stupid Magician Girls in the graveyard. And then he wants to play Polymerization or whatever fusion card he's running to summon Quintet Magician, which requires him to have 5 different magicians. And I think he probably plays a special one that lets him do it from his graveyard. What are you doing? What is this? What do you even do when you search? You could change this card. I don't know why he just keeps summoning Berry Magician Girl. It doesn't seem like a very good choice. Alright, we're not really getting very lucky here. Not gonna lie. I just need another Six Samurai. Sure, fill up your field. I don't care. I need another 6 Samurai because I require the use of Anishi to actually win, so I can't synchro with Anishi. It's highly unfortunate, but it's how it goes. Ancient rules? You're summoning a Dark Magician? Okay. I'm gonna tell you right now that that's a mistake, but I'll let you make it. What are you gonna do? See, now that's why it's a mistake. Goodbye. Well, this is what happens when you run a whole bunch of trap cards. You don't draw your 6 Samurais. So the unfortunate thing here is if I attack, he's just going to summon something that else is annoying. But he can... Wait, hold on a second. If you do special summon... Can you only use the effect of... You can use as many Berry Magician Girls as you want per turn? Blasphemy. He doesn't know that I have another Wall of Disruption. What a poor soul. Just get out of here. Alright, this is just absurd now. You can't do this to me. I don't want him to summon a Magician Girl. These duels were supposed to be fast. But 6 Samurais don't have a good answer to Magician Girls. I guess I could... Do I even have Destiny Draw? I should probably be running Destiny Draw if I have it. But I don't think I have it. You have Mahad? That's bad. That's a bad day. Well, he's finally gonna kill my dude. There's Apple. What? There's Quintet Magician. I don't actually know how this works. We might lose right here, actually. Never mind. He got rid of Mahad. How does this card even work? You can destroy all your opponent. Oh my goodness. Yeah, give me Fuma's effect. I needed that dual wield to be able to win, you jerk. Alright, well give me Kizaru then. Kizaru will let me search for something. This doesn't really help me that much. No, we're good, I think. I think we're okay. Because if we use Kajiki, summon Anishi, Anishi can get rid of Quintet Magician for us. Oh wait, no, we got some big plays that we can't make. Alright, so how you do this play right here is you activate his effect, but then you chain this to it. And that'll let us summon a Fuma from our deck. Now if I had 4 monster slots right here, I could then activate the effect of this guy right here, Legendary Armor, and summon him as well, which would allow me to synchro summon. But sadly, I can't do that. So, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of Quintet Magician. Get you out of here. Alright. I guess we just swing at Berry Magician. Oh wait, we can summon Dragon Mech right now? No, we can't. Fool. Doesn't help us to summon any of these. I mean, all we can do is just swing at Barry and let her do what she wants. I hate magician girls. I don't get why I see them so much either. Like, it's not a very good deck. It's just like super stally and annoying. Continue to attack. Why would you summon Kiwi? Shouldn't you summon like anything that can summon another monster? Whatever. Kiwi's the only one that can't actually summon another monster, so... Activate the effect of Fuma. Yes, please. So we used our Fuma there to stop Kajiki from dying, because if you use Aestheticism on one of your monsters, it dies in the end phase. And I just wanted to keep my field nice and full. What do you have, sir? He surrendered. Thank God. We're done with that duel. Now we can move on to bigger and better things. Every time I'm just hoping for a skill right there. Hey, we got a glossy ticket. There you go. Already on the road to rewards. And we got all these rewards coming up. We got 100 gems. We just got 50. So now some skill chips. Not that I've gotten anything by using my skill chips, but... Also, how the skill chips work is you can, like, just get a random skill for a character, but the thing gets more expensive. I haven't ever versed anyone from Venezuela, alright. But the thing gets more expensive to buy skills the less skills you have available still, because it gives you a random one of the skills you don't have. And I looked on one of the characters, I'm only missing one skill, and so I wanted to see how expensive it would be. It would cost like 3 times as much of the currency as I've ever earned in my entire life to buy the final skill. It's actually just absurd. Alright, so this one you can see we're actually doing our combo. We summon Fuma. When you summon a Secret 6 Samurai, then you can summon Legendary Secret, this armor. So we can easily get Shien first turn, and then we'll lay down some back row for Shien. Both of these are very good back row. And what Shien is going to do for us is he's just going to negate cards. So this guy tries to play anything, we negate, as long as it seems important enough. If he's smart, he'll try and bait us, but he's a 26 card player, so we already know how smart this guy is going into the duel. Also, I noticed this about the last guy too, but this guy only has 5 cards in his extra deck. Which, granted, you have to unlock the 6th slot of your extra deck. But I think you just do it by synchro summoning 100 times. Like, that's all you have to do. And generally, like, if you're playing a synchro deck, you'll probably be synchro summoning, like, at least 2 times per duel. And you can do it anywhere, it doesn't even have to be in PvP. I don't know what this card is. I don't want you summoning a whole bunch of Neospatians. You can just stop that right now. If you have another one, well on you. But I'm just gonna Wall of D you if you do. Alright, so we got some more plays, kind of. We might as well just go in. We can't summon Hyunlei here, because we need to summon Wayne to summon Hyunlei. So I think we'll just save Kagamusha, this dude over here, because he's only got 400 attacks, so there's no point in summoning him anyways. And now that we have Kazan on the field, if somehow he is going to kill our Shien, then we can just sacrifice Kazan to save Shien. That's one of Xian's effects down here. If this card would be destroyed, you can destroy another face-up 6 samurai instead. So that is also quite powerful. And this guy surrenders. I notice a distinct lack of us OTKing people, but the duels seem not the one we were looking for. It is a skill though, and that's why we're doing this. So yeah, we haven't really just been slapping people around as much as I'd like, but we'll get there. Or we won't. I'm not sure what other fast decks I should be playing right now. Obviously there's Blackwings, but Blackwings would take me so much investment to actually get them that it doesn't seem feasible. Because they're from like 2 main boxes or something. Like, how do you want me to swing that? Especially since I didn't buy the original main box when it came out. Alright, so here we got a neat little combo. We got Xian's Dojo, which you love to see. Go ahead, you play Kizaru. It gives you 1 charge on Xian's Dojo. Now we activate the Dojo. It lets us summon a monster from our deck equal to or less than the number of charges it has. So we have 1 charge, so we get to summon a level 1 or lower monster. Fuma's level 1, so we get to go ahead summon him. And that'll let us summon Xian. And then we are going to lay down Aestheticism as a bluff, and we're going to summon Kazan just to protect our Xian. Kazan, if we have a face-up 6 samurai, then we can just special summon him. And if we have 2 other 6 samurais on the field, then his attack and defense goes up by 300. Which comes into play sometimes, but not a whole lot. This is a Buster Blader deck. Excuse me? If you could just not... obviously, he probably has 2 in his hand because he just searched for 1, but like... Obviously, I don't want you to summon a Buster Blader. That would be bad for me. What are you doing now? What? You can just do that? Alright. What is happening? I don't actually know how the Buster Blader cards work. Okay, this seems real bad. I think he still gets to summon his Buster Blader. And unless we draw... Guess he's not summoning Buster Blader. We need to draw not that. Alright, well this could still work. We just need him to actually summon his Buster Blader. Alright, so now we're bluffing that we have a dual wield. He doesn't know that we don't have a dual wield. He might not even be smart enough to know what dual wield does. Obviously, he's not smart enough to know what dual wield does. Otherwise, I don't think he would have played that. I probably shouldn't have done that. Huh? I should have just let him summon his Buster Blader. Okay, he's summoning Buster Blader anyways. We're just gonna flip it face down immediately. I don't know how much defense this Buster Blader has, which is why I'm scared to let it onto the field. You had enough in your hand to summon... It's Paladin? Stark Paladin? Put that face down. Get out of here. Alright, well we have a problem now. I don't think I can win. Ouch. If only I had had like a useful card. Although he has burned through all of his resources. But me summoning Fuma here does not accomplish a whole lot. However, as long as he doesn't summon another monster, we can use Fuma to search for Kizaru. Kizaru will... I'll just leave him in attack mode, and then when he gets special summoned, we'll search for another Fuma. But still, that doesn't help us. I need some way to get this Buster Blader off the field. Now, I could just search for this dude. I already used... You know what? We just need to draw a 6 samurai. Just draw a 6 samurai and we win. Please. I beg of you. Well, I guess we don't win. We're gonna have to wait a few turns. Oh, you can only target face-up monsters with this? Okay, wait, we got some plays. Ah, but... I hate that this guy, he absorbs the level of the card. I wish you didn't absorb the level. I wish you weren't bad. But we could use Shien here. Alright, so what are our plays? We are gonna activate this effect. You can't use Shien, huh? I feel so betrayed. I was really hoping I could use Shien. We still got the plays. Okay, it's still here. Okay, so now we activate this. Aestheticism onto this guy. We're not using that quite yet. We're gonna go ahead, summon us a Fuma. Now we're gonna activate Anishi. We're gonna go ahead, banish the 2 non-secret samurais. Because the secret samurais can save our cards that are on the field. Go ahead, send that Buster Blader back to your hand. Now we're going to summon our Shien, and we're going to kill that Dark Paladin because we know it has 2,400 defense. And then we're going to hit him for 200 damage directly. Take that. Activate Kizaru. Yeah, we don't have Anishi anyways anymore. Might as well save armor. So we pretty much expended all of our resources at this point, but so has he. We know he has a Buster Blader in his hand. If that's all that he's got, then I think this game is a wrap. Huh? What do you say, Joey? What do you got, Joey? Dang it. Okay, he had a card to play. Oh, but we have a card to play. Haha. So, we're gonna go ahead and activate this effect. We'll banish Anishi to absorb him. Now we win this turn if this kills. His trap card, whatever, enemy controller, we're just gonna negate it. Okay, it seems really weird to pay that cost. Because if you don't know, cards that have like a cost that you have to pay, like enemy controller, you pay the cost to activate the card, which means that when it gets negated, you don't get the cost back. So the cost was tributing his monster to try and take my Shien, but then I negated it, so he tributed his monster for nothing. That's how that worked out. It was pretty exciting. Also, we just ranked up and got 100 gems, and we just finished our 7th duel and got 100 gems. And we got like 5 gems for playing another duel. I could say we're doing pretty good for ourselves. So, let's see if we can get like 1 or 2 more duels in here. Argentina. Why did it say Argentine? Is that how you spell it in their language? I don't know their languages. Is it Portuguese? Is it Spanish? I don't know. Don't ask me these questions. We could have gone for a big play here. The big play would have been summon Kajiki to summon Fuma to then summon Legendary Secret. But I think we'll be fine with saving a follow-up play for next turn. So we'll just sit here with Xian on the field. This guy's running a solid 30-card deck. No extra deck. I can only imagine that his deck is a bunch of warrior cards and some equip cards. Which means he's in for some trouble because we're just going to negate his equip cards. Everyone's playing Joey today. Except for that guy who was playing Magician Girls. Come on, Joey. Either surrender or play a card. I don't got all day. What is this called? Send this card to your graveyard during your opponent's third end phase. Water monsters you control cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects. What? Sure, you can have that. I honestly do not care. I have no card effects that can destroy your monsters. What? Did he just click X? This is a back to Fortnite situation? No. Not back to Fortnite. I don't know, a little connection thing is saying otherwise. I guess he really wanted me to negate this Sea Lord's Amulet, but I don't know why I would negate that thing. I don't even know the purpose of it. Obviously, I don't want to be in defense mode, because then he'll just attack over me, and that would be a bad day. So what now, Joey Wheeler? What now? Now, if it was a double bait, then he's a super genius. Somehow I don't think it was a double bait, though. Oh, yeah. So here's our other synchro play. We go for Kajiki, use Kajiki's effect, summon Kagamusha. That also lets us summon another Xian. Now we could summon Wayne and then go into Hyunlei. Because when you summon Wayne, he lets you summon a warrior monster from your hand, so we could then summon Fuma. And then it would, with a 1 and an X Saber, then we can make Hyunlei. But all Hyunlei does is destroy 3 trap or spell cards. And I think I'd rather just have 2 Xians to negate twice as many things. Because now, even if he baits me, then I can just negate the second thing as well. So he has to bait me twice now. And since he already tried to bait me once, I don't think it'll work. Elemental Hero Ocean. It does appear to be maybe a water warrior deck of some sort. Alright, well let's go for overkill here. Go ahead, summon Kazan. You probably don't do that. Just because, like, imagine he has 2 Kiteroids in his hand, then we just, like, misplayed, I guess. Activate your card, or surrender, I don't care. It's Wall of Disruption. It would have won you the game had it not been for the fact that I have 2 Xians on the field. Lethal. Do we fit one more in here? I think we try and fit one more in. That one took like 5 minutes, but it's okay. Maybe we'll rank up after this one. I have no idea whether we will or whether we won't. But we start at 7, right? And we're at 9. We're part of the way through 9. This could be 10 right here if we win. This poor man isn't even ranked. It is indeed 10 if we win, so. But he's also got 10 on the line. Mystic Depths? What do you do? It just puts Umi on the field? What is this hand? Oh no. So what do? We bait with the dual wield, disruption second, and then we just pray to God that we pull a level 4 6 samurai. What are you, a battery man? I don't know what this deck does. Apparently Umi also boosts thunder. Fair? You know, that's fair. I'm just gonna let him hit me, honestly. I'd rather get a bigger wall of disruption. What? Alright, well. Forget I said anything. So, we're gonna go ham right here. Now, unfortunately, we've kind of screwed ourselves with our backline. But, we can dual wield. And if we dual wield, we get rid of the battery man, and we get rid of first card. Play your next pathetic card, Mako. Alright, now we can play Aestheticism on Fuma, which will allow us to summon Kajiki. And that'll give us a second stack on Dojo. So we can then use it to summon Kagamusha. And then we can Synchro for Shien. Those are some big plays right there. Just gonna say that right now. And we hit him for face. And then Fuma's gonna die because we use the Aestheticism on him, which activates his effect, which allows us to summon Kizaru. And with Kizaru, we can then search for Anishi for a follow-up play next turn. If you catch my drift. Big plays. And that was all because we played the dual wield early. So then we didn't have a use for our dual wield, but the second we placed a face-up attack position 6 samurai, then the dual wield is active and we can send 2 things back to the hand. And now he has the problem of one of his cards gets negated every turn. Whether it's our turn, whether it's his turn, doesn't matter. Plus, when we summon Anishi, as long as one of our 6 samurais lives, what is this? What is this card? What do you do? Special sign. You know what? That's fine. I'll allow it. I'm more scared of what else you have. That guy can't hurt me. Although he is going to be a beefy boy. But next turn, Anishi will deal with him. I mean, he knows I have an Anishi in hand, so it doesn't really make sense, his play here. So, how you do this is you declare your attack. On the declaration of your attack, you activate Anishi. Okay, he just scooped it up. But yeah, you want to create, like, as many chains as possible, because some cards can't be activated during the battle. So you want to declare your attack and then activate Anishi's effect during the battle. And I would have sent his other battery man back to his hand. But I think that's going to do it for this one. We made it to level 10, up 3 ranks very quickly. Another 100 gems. We're just scooping up the gems. So yeah, if you have any ideas of a deck that maybe I could build with like 12,000 gems at the moment, I'm not really sure. I'm kind of interested in Melodious, but at the same time I'm thinking, because like right after the KC Cup ends, there's probably going to be another box. It'll be another main box. There might be some good stuff in there, so I'm thinking I might wait. But let me know what your suggestions are. It's going to do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you liked the change up of deck, the 6 samurais that I haven't really used on here before, but obviously I've had the deck for a while, so I'm familiar with how to use them. either way, hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.